Hey, good evening or good afternoon, depending on where you are, or good day, really. So, I'm Robin, and I get insights from the elders. And this morning, I shared a post that talked about elixirs. And last week, I shared a post that for some information the elders gave that talked about alchemy. And I just find all of that so unique and intriguing, and maybe it's old school for some of you, but for me it's something that I enjoy, and it's sort of a quizzical sort of thing. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of play with that a little bit tonight, this afternoon, this morning, depending on where you are, and to see if you want to create your own elixir. And I would say it's almost a magical, wonderful type of potion that you can brew up. But I just use water, and sometimes to give it a little oomph, I add a little lemon juice or lime juice or something that makes it taste a little special. And what you want to do is become centered. And when you've got an affliction or you've got something that you want to heal, or if you even just want an energy boost, start by centering on your heart space and asking that higher part of you, that soul component, for some insight and guidance, and to infuse the creation, this elixir, by the energy that you hold with your hands. And so I poured a little bit of water into this cup. And what I thought it would be fun to do is just to charge it and to experience it, because I found that I like to do it either a little warm or a little cool, so that I can feel the liquid going down and circulating through my body. And once I start feeling it going down, I envision it going to all body parts, and especially if there's a part of the body that you want to focus upon. And then I kind of stay with it. And I found I've been doing it for a few days now, because I was given the insight a little bit ago. And in getting ready for the blog post, I played in the energy of it. And I find it really incredible, because I could feel and experience a difference from what was created. And it's an energy creation, really, that you're infusing into a liquid of choice that then moves about the body in a way that you direct by setting your intention when starting from the heart space and moving it throughout the body. And I don't know, it's really wonderful. I enjoyed it, and found that I had some issues that I was wanting to heal. And the first thing that was added into the mixture that I knew about was universal love. And the reason you want to add in universal love is it's a magnificent healing energy that we often don't use these days, or not as often as we might use it. And I'm not sure that I knew what universal love was really until the elders shared with me what it meant and how I could internalize its understandings and then move it into the awareness of this life and into the world today by just putting it out there, by setting the intention, by starting from the heart space. And so it's all about what you want from this life and what you want to experience. And when you believe that something magical and something wonderful and something that can change your life significantly or just a little, depending on your belief system, then you allow more to be. And you allow more to be in the expression of what you put forward and what you want this life to be. So if you don't believe that this is possible and you don't believe that energy can be infused into liquid and you don't believe that it can benefit your life, then it won't. And so everything in life is a choice. One of the greatest gifts that we have here is the free will component of what we choose to believe and what we choose to embrace and what we choose will benefit us and what we choose will not benefit us. And in each election of choice, you'll be right in whatever you select, because if you choose not to embrace something, then it probably won't impact you the way it might have or could have had you embraced to want to know it a bit better or in a different way. And so I find that really amazing and really it's an inspirational kind of thing, because if you're inspired by something and you want to throw yourself and immerse yourself into it, it can be as much or as little as you want it to be. And so life is truly amazing in that regard. It's amazing at what you envision it to be and what it is, and then what it truly is that we can't even see right now. And so, getting back to my elixir, take your water or your liquid. I would do non-alcoholic. And I wouldn't do anything really hot, because sometimes you might get the sense that you need to drink it down in one sitting. And if it's really hot, it may be hard to do that. So you just want to regulate it a little bit. But then you just place your hands, and you can place your hands over the liquid or on the sides or whatever's comfortable for you, whatever you prefer. It's really your preference here. And then you ask inwardly for the best and preferred energetic substances and energetic qualities of healing, universal love, and light to be bestowed and integrated in this liquefied substance now known as an elixir. And I would even pause to ask your higher self to infuse this elixir, because this is how it becomes most special, that your higher presence will give those components that make it vastly more beneficial than were that higher presence not to weigh in. And so do that now as you pause and you allow that energy and that infusion to occur. And then when that process is over, you want to follow the instruction that you receive inwardly as to how quickly or slowly to drink the liquid. So it's really rather simple. And it's all unique to the individual and what you want to receive from that special potion that you create in the creation of your elixir. And then when you drink it, you want to feel it going down And you want to focus with your mind's eye on that area where you want the greatest amount of restoration, or where you're seeking maybe a degree of change. And so stay with it, and stay with that imagery in your mind's eye, and then continue to drink it down. So that's what I wanted to share tonight. And I wanted you to have the opportunity to maybe log on to advancedenergetics.org and read today's blog post, and then listen to the YouTube video, which has been posted there as well and is also available on YouTube in the Advanced Energetics channel, to hear the update that the elders gave. And then the blog post is my interpretation of their insight. So if you have questions, I'd love to hear them. And if not, then this will be a very short broadcast. And I look forward to potentially moving these from, we were doing them weekly, and maybe once a month to do one at 8 o'clock, but to do some throughout the day during the week. I'd rather do some that are a little bit earlier. And so I'll look to try some different times and see if an earlier broadcast is beneficial for some. So I thank you for joining. And for those who are looking afterwards, I thank you for your participation with all that you decide to take a leap of faith and try out. Because when you watch, it's fine. But when you actually do some of the steps that have been offered, you'll find that portals and pathways open up, and you begin to see life and each occurrence a little bit differently. And that's what I hope for you, is that you'll see this life as the expansive opportunity that it is, and know that life is short here. So nothing is guaranteed, and nothing is forever on this earth platform, because it's a temporary place where we have the opportunity to try things out, see how it works. And then if it doesn't, we try a different pathway and a different opportunity presents itself. So thank you for being here, and I wish you well, and hope that you will reach for the stars in all that you do and all that you seek to accomplish.